Well, today we've reached a final point in the first study that we're doing with pranayama. We've gone through many different techniques, and in the end, they all have led to this, which is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril cleansing, with kumbhakas, both after the inhale and exhale, Antara kumbhaka and Biokumbhaka, and we added the bandhas, Mula Bandha on the inhale, Uddiyana Bandha on the exhale. All three together are called Bandha, the three bandhas, Jalandhara Bandh, Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. And the alternate nostril breathing fits into their whole esoteric philosophy, which in some way it's what I call the romance with your imagination. It's a story, it's a narrative, it's a lens, it's part of what they would call the darshana, the worldview, and it's axiomatic. They accept it as the starting point, and then the onus of responsibility is on you, the practitioner or the student, or even as the teacher. You're teaching these techniques to other people, and yet you yourself may have only a smattering of knowledge, and the idea is to keep practicing this till you make a breakthrough. You know what they say, push, persist until something happens, right? But non-aggressively. So it takes time. It may be monotonous, it may be boring, but you'll notice there's an impact. If you do this for any amount of time, your nervous system, your mental equilibrium will feel something is missing. And of course, that's the whole idea. We are tracing the source of what's off. We all have this sense that there's something that could be connected and it isn't there. It's there sometimes and there not other times. And so according to their idea, the alternate nostril breathing, nadis, the astral tubes, not on the physical body, but similar to the nervous system, carry this life force. They move it from the cosmic source and step it down, filter it in a certain way, and put it into the chakras, the cerebrospinal centers that coordinate the energy, and each one has its own point of view. As we go up the chakras, we know that the base of the spine, the pelvic floor, the stomach, center of the chest, the middle of the throat, the brow, and then the aura system, the electromagnetic around you and interstitially within you. Those are the places where this energy is pulsating and vibrating. And of course, from their point of view, it gets blocked through tension, it gets clogged, and it doesn't allow the free passage of it. Just like arteriosclerosis, when the veins narrow or the arteries narrow, then the blood pressure increases because the flow is being dammed up or stopped. So Nadi Shodhana, as well as asana, is supposed to open up the nadis and allow the channels to flow more freely. And then according to the next part of their philosophy, is that the right and left nostrils are connected to the different brain hemispheres, right to the left side, left to the right side. And then if you study, you'll notice that there's a predominance of one nostril. There's a certain kind of nasal rhythm that shifts in your circadian rhythm and your nocturnal rhythm, and one side predominates more than the other, like a heating and cooling system, your own internal thermostat, raising the body temperature or lowering the temperature according to the same kind of anabolism and catabolism that digests your food. And the central canal of the spine opens when the shift is happening from one side to the other. And according to the yogis, you can induce this at will, so that center canal, the Sushumna, allows the energy to rise to your brain, and the potential that we say that we have that we're not actually using, more of it becomes available. At least that's the theory. And of course, part of the other theory is that when the breath slows down and even stops, both by your own will, and then eventually they have what's called Kevala Kumbhaka, it stops on its own, you didn't intend it that way. That's when you really get the samadhi, or the fusion states, where all of a sudden you integrate yourself with this knowledge at an experiential level, not a conceptual one. So to that extent, let's do it. We're doing Nadi Shodhana. It's inhale right, exhale left, exhale right. The 4 rounds like we've been practicing, with the partially closed nostrils, first on the inhale, then on the exhale, then on both, pinching the nostrils closed with the kumbhakas. Let's give it a shot. So get your posture, lengthen your chest, use your legs to add that extra little height from right the base of the spine like that. Drop the chin, close the eyes, eyeballs move sideways and downwards. Get into that mindset of equanimity and give yourself this gift for the next 15 minutes. Exhale the breath, get yourself into restorative mode. Remember, this is the breath has to be smooth, quiet, silent. On your next exhale, raise the hand. Block the left, inhale through the open right. Block the right, exhale through the open left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Continuous cycle. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the right. Relax the hand and restorative breathing. So that's the simplest cycle. Remember, if you're new to this, don't strain, no trembling, no shaking, no aggression. Just go back to this. And then as we advance the next 3 rounds, find out which one is the most challenging or which nostril predominates and gives you more difficulty. You may have to open or close the nostril as is necessary not to feel that you're in any way not getting enough air, and certainly don't force. Always take more restorative breaths if you need. All right, inhale, exhale, reestablish your posture. Remember, Mr. Engo says if a choice between a deeper breath or a better posture, choose the posture. On your exhale, raise the hand. Now, block left, partially close the right, and inhale. Inhale will be longer now because you're narrowing the nostril. Now, don't block it, but squeeze the root lock. Release the lock, block the right, open the left, and exhale. Keep it open, drop the hand, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, restorative breathing. Second cycle, second round. Raise the hand, block the left, partially close the right, inhale. Pull the root lock. Release the lock, block the right, open the left, exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, partially block the left, inhale. Pull root lock. Let the lock go, block the left, open the right, exhale. Drop the hand, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, restorative breath. Third cycle, second round, raise the hand. Block left, partially closed right, inhale. Antara Kumbhak, Uddiyana, and pull Mula Bandha. Release the lock. Exhale through the open left. Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock. Partially close the left, inhale. Pull Mula Bandha. Release the lock, block the left, open the right, exhale. Drop the hand, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock and breathe. Third round, first cycle. Now we're partially closing the nostril on the exhale. Challenging, especially when you take the first inhale after the partially closed nostril. You'll see. Exhale your breath, restorative cycle. Raise the hand. Block the left, open the right and inhale. Pull root lock. Now release the lock, block the right, partially open the left and exhale. Pull Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, open the left, inhale. Pull root lock. Let it go, block the left, partially close the right, exhale. Drop the hand, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, restorative breath. Second cycle, third round. Keep adapting and use your skill. Exhale the breath, raise the hand, block left, open right, inhale. Pull root lock. Release the lock, block right, partially close the left, exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, open left, inhale. Mula Bandha. Release the lock, block left, partially closed right, exhale. Relax the hand, Uddiyana Bandha. Relax the lock and restorative breathing. Remember, the breath zigzags, changes, cycle to cycle, instant to instant. You have to be aware of the beginning, middle, and end of the inhale, beginning, middle, end of the exhale, and how the locks and the bandhas affect you. Third cycle, third round. Exhale the breath, raise the hand, block left, open right, inhale. Mula Bandha. Release the lock, block right, partially closed left, exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, open left, inhale. Mula Bandha. Release the lock, block left, partially closed right, exhale. Drop the hand, Uddiyana Bandha. Relax the lock, restorative breath. All right, fourth and final round. This is where we're blocking both nostrils on inhale and exhale and pinching the nostrils closed while we hold the breath. Most challenging one, use all your skill. Tuck the chin, raise the chest, exhale the breath. When the lungs are comfortably empty, raise the hand, block left, partially closed right, inhale. Block both nostrils, Mula Bandha. Release the lock. Partially closed left exhale. Pinch the nostrils closed, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock. Partially open left nostril inhale. Block the nostrils, Mula Bandha. Release the lock. Partially open right nostril exhale. Pinch the nostrils closed, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the hand, release the lock, restorative breath. So have you been studying acting and reflecting? Which is the most difficult one to do? That's where you have to pay attention. Exhale, raise the hand, block left, partially closed right inhale. Close both nostrils, Mula Bandha. Release the lock, exhale through the partially opened left nostril. Block both, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, open the left partially, inhale. Pinch it closed, Mula Bandha. Release the lock, partially open right nostril exhale. Block both nostrils, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the hand, release the lock, restorative breath. Last cycle, the last round. For instance, my left nostril, I have a deviated septum, always more blocked than the right. I have a harder time in the transition from the Uddiyana Bandha to the first inhale through the blocked left nostril. That's the toughest one for me. Find out what's the tough one for you. Last one, make it the best one. Exhale. Raise the hand, block left, partially open the right, and inhale. Block it, Mula Bandha. Release it, partially open left exhale. Pinch it closed, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the lock, partially open left inhale. Block both, Mula Bandha. Release the lock, partially open right exhale. Block both, Uddiyana Bandha. Release the hand, release the lock, restorative breath. Gently raise your head, gently open your eyes. I raise the heat. I don't know about you, but I start sweating doing that. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Tomorrow we begin a whole new course study. We'll be combining different breaths, maybe 2 or 3 different breaths in one session, 5 minutes each. And we'll show you how to build and combine, like making a pranayama cocktail. Okay? And I suggest that you practice on a daily basis, We may not do it like Hatha Yoga Pradipika, where it says 80 cycles 4 times a day, sunrise, noon, dusk, and midnight. All right, so we're not going to be that fanatic. But remember, I suggest that if you don't do this, you're up the river without a yoga mat. So keep practicing. Have a great day.